Actually, my first time I went for like a little bit more high-level windsurfing was because I had to quit my previous sport, volleyball. Got a big nasty injury, and I was still able to windsurf. So I turned my focus into windsurfing and tried to get better in that, which resulted in 2 world titles at this moment, and taking part here in the record chase in Namibia, Lüderitz. I like speed windsurfing so much because it's the adrenaline rush. I mean, the acceleration, especially in the channel, is enormous. You go from 30 to 50 knots within a few seconds, and I always liked the speed. If it was volleyball or windsurfing or in a car or on a bike, it doesn't matter what sport it is. The speed that just makes your adrenaline pumping, yeah, it's so nice. Best feeling there is in the world. My first time on the channel was amazing. It was not so much wind, but yeah, it's the fastest water I've ever sailed, and you sail speeds in low wind conditions where you in Holland you can only dream of. Going 45 knots in the channel is nothing, and in Holland you have to work so hard to get 45 knots on 500 meter. So yeah, it was an amazing experience for me, and also my first time in average over 50 knots. So yeah, it was super nice to be there. So it's the only venue in the world where you can have this angle, these wind speeds, and still have the control to go really fast. The thing I like maybe the most about this event compared to other events is that all the riders come here with personal bests, and they're all here also to break their personal best. So it's also a big challenge against yourself. So everyone is friendly, everyone is willing to help each other, and it's a really good group of people who are really kind, and that's maybe what I like even the most about this event. It's all people with the same goal, but at the end it doesn't matter because you have your own goal. Of course, I have fear when I'm going down the channel a little bit, especially when it's the wind is fucking nuking. So there's always that fear in your mind a little bit that you're gonna crash because you're on the edge the whole time. If it's that windy, you're on the edge. You're challenging your body on the edge. You're challenging the gear on the edge. So it's always a bit of luck also to get through the whole run safe. But yeah. I crashed one time here last year with around 51 knots, so around 96 kilometers an hour, and it all goes in a split second. You have no time to react. Normally when you're sailing at 45 knots and you get a spin out, you can react to it, but here, no way. And it's 3 flips in the air, and you crash and you stand up, hopefully. You check your whole body if it's still in one piece, and yeah, for me, it's really important to get on the board straight away, to not get the fear again in my mind, because if I wait too long, I get fear in my head, and you will feel it when you go into the next run the day after. So for me, it was really important to straight away go on the board again, see from, oh, it's not that bad, it's not that scared, and then the fear is out of your body a little bit again, and you go full on. It's going to be a big challenge to break the world record, but we hope we get a few nuking days with perfect water conditions, and then we will see what happens. Hopefully we can get to the record again. My goal is to break 54 knots, for sure. Be the first one who reaches 100 km an hour on the channel average in 500 meter. That easy.